I'm going to start you off with movement straight away. I'm going to focus on your breathing. Close to get a knees wide for me. And I'm reaching the arms forwards, coming onto fingertips straight away. But if you just want to chill, just take a few deep breaths. That is absolutely fine. Straight arms. I'm trying to push the chest through. Starting out with the stretch in the chest with the mobilizing. I'm rocking side to side. Even though you've got the arms straight and you're reaching far forwards, think about shrugging the shoulder blades towards the lower back. Your neck is staying long, and you want tense up in the neck. Again, taking those long breaths in through the nose, out through the nose. And then you're ready, hands flat, please. Don't rush, take your time. I'm coming onto all fours and starting cat-cow straight away. Straight arms, long neck still. Inhaling as you open your heart up, exhale as you round your back. You know it's about the mobility of your spine. It's also about linking the breath to movement. Try and remind yourself. Use those long breaths to allow the stretch. It also draws your focus onto your breathing. And let's make this the last one. Come onto your forearms. Let's step back into forearm plank. I'm tucking tailbone first, stepping back one leg after the other. And find your forearm plank. At any point you need to drop your knees, please do. It won't be here for too long. Just make sure you activate the core muscles. One more breath here. And I'm turning onto my right side, so I flick the heels over to the right and bring the left arm up to the ceiling, lifting into a side plank. If you want to bend the right knee, mainly to start with. That is fine, but stack the shoulders and hips. Lift the hips a little bit higher if you can. Soak the belly button in. And then come back to center. Back on both forearms. And you either stay here, or I'm going to rock my weight forwards and backwards. Inhale as you push the shoulders forwards. Exhale, push the heels backwards. Carry on with that. Make sure your bum is staying shoulder level. You tend to lift the bum higher here. Let's do another 3. Inhale as you push forwards. Exhale, push back. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, push back. One last time. And then come back to center. Flick your heels over to your left. Lift the right arm. Find your side plank on your left side. Lifting hips. Drawing belly button in. If you started on the other side, obviously, just make sure you do the other side. And then come back to center. Find your side planks for one more, your plank, forearm plank for one more breath. And then drop the knees down. And relax your arms out onto the side. Press your feet onto the mat. And let's do the back muscles whilst the core muscles are recovering, your stomach muscles. I'm keeping the arms in a cactus position. So I'm resting the forearms on the mat. Next time you inhale, lift the shoulders. Keep your shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, come down like mini cobras. Inhale, lift up. Think about the tailbone. Try and send it to the heel. And if you feel that the lumbar spine is lengthening, you can give your bum a little clench. That also protects your lower back. If and when you're ready, you can lift both arms. Inhale as you lift the arms up with the shoulders. And exhale as you come down. So I'm using the weight of the arms to make it harder. Inhale as you lift. Keeping the neck long. Exhale, come down. Let's do another 3. Inhale. If you can, try and keep your wrists higher than your elbows. Inhale as you come up. Exhale down. Let's do a couple more. Inhale. Exhale down. And I'll make this the last one. Hold it there. Clench the bum cheeks, and if it doesn't hurt your back, lift the legs off as well. So we are doing a full back extension. Make sure you're not hurting your lower back. And then bring the hands under the shoulders, feet hip distance, and slowly push back into child's pose, hug the toes. And go into your first downward dog. I'm pedaling first. Still long breaths, long neck. So shrug the shoulders down to the lower back. Make sure your neck is relaxed, you're not pushing your chin towards the ankles. And then find your static downward dog when you're ready for it. If you need a bit more movement, feel free. Slowly walk your feet to the front of the mat. Feet hip distance apart. Putting the hands onto the shins, onto the knees. Inhale into a long halfway lift, really long spine. And exhale, let's forward. With bent knees for now, just to protect the back. And then grabbing the elbows with the opposite hands. Swinging side to side. Nice. Lengthening hamstrings. Loosening your lower back. Taking those long breaths, not forgetting about them. And then let's do a couple of twists. You can have the fingertips on the mat, or just keep them on your ankles, on the top of your feet. I'm bending the left knee even more as I'm reaching the right arm to the ceiling. Come back to center, resting the right hand onto the foot, or maybe on the mat. Bend the right knee as you reach the left arm up to the ceiling. You know what to do, twisting the spine here. One more each way in your own time. And again, use your breath. It might be one long breath, in and out, or it might be two. As long as it feels good on your back. Think about those long spines. And I'm doing the last one. Take your time, because we are going to then go down one more time after this. And then once you've done that, again, bend your knees. Give me another halfway lift, just to lengthen the spine. And then forward one more time. Know that your hamstrings are loosening. You don't have to necessarily stretch just yet. Just feel that they are getting a bit happier. And place your hands on your shins, round your back. Bend your knees and come up slowly. Reach the arms up on the top. Big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release the arms. Make sure you're in the front of the mat. Feet hip distance apart. Let's do a few sun salutations. Let's take it slower. Inhale when you're ready. Reach up nice and tall. Give it a long stretch. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step or jump back into high plank position. I'm going to take an extra breath here. As you exhale, go through your chaturanga. I'm dropping your knees down with the first one, but if you're ready for your full one, please feel free to do that. Press the feet into the mat. Inhale into a cobra. I'm going to push it into a full cobra slowly. And then chin down. Round your back, suck your belly button in as you sit back into child's pose first. And then downward dog. If you still need to move, take another breath. Maybe pedal, maybe push the hips side to side. Whatever feels good, this is your first one. No rush. Inhale, bend the knees, look forwards. Exhale, make your way to the front of the mat. You can hop it, you can step it. Whatever feels good. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward. Still bending the knees. Maybe stretch a bit further. Bend your knees, flatten your back. Hinge up from the hips as you come up into a tortoise on a mountain pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to go a bit faster. Take out bits and pieces if you need to. Release the arms. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, forward, forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, high plank. I'm going to take that extra breath again. Inhale, preparing for chaturanga. Exhale, sink through it. Inhale, push forward as you untug the toes. Cobra upward dog if you want to keep those thighs off. Exhale, push into downward dog in your own time. We take an extra breath. Find a stretch. Inhale. And exhale, keep spreading the fingertips once you're in your downward dog. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Exhale, make your way to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. A bit more stretch, but gently bending the knees. Bend the knees even more, flat back as you come up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And then release the arms. Let's do one more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. I'm going to leave out that extra breath. I'm going to go through chaturanga straight away. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, push forwards. Cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Let's hold it here for a breath. Should be getting a little bit warmer. Just to make more preparation and put a simple flow together. Hold it for one more inhale. One more exhale. Lift the right leg behind you. Take a big inhale into your three-legged dog. Squeeze the glutes. Keep the right leg straight. And again, if you want to lift the left heel off of the mat, it might be easier. But keep the hips square. Take another big inhale as you lift the right hip a tiny little bit higher. And then bend that right knee and pull the right knee to your left elbow. You need to push forward. You need to twist at the back. Touch and squeeze. And my shoulders are above the wrists. Let's do another 2 of these. Push back into three-legged dog. Keep the leg straight. Squeeze the right glute. Inhale. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. So I'm pushing across. Make sure you touch. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Squeeze the right glute, straight arms. Exhale, push forwards. Touch the right knee to the left elbow. Now here, I'm just going to put the right knee down onto the mat. And turn into a side plank. Lift the left arm. We're going to change that later. So I've got the right knee on the mat. I'm supporting myself. Bring the left hand down. Push back into three-legged dog. Push that right leg up. Big inhale. This time as you exhale, bring the right knee to the nose. Round your back. Take your time. Come onto the right fingertips and step through in between the thumbs. Runner's lunge. Put the left knee onto the mat, untug the toes. Lift up crescent moon. I'm going to interlace the fingers, pointing the 2 fingers up to the ceiling or sky. Lengthen at the spine, lower back. Clench the left bum cheek. Start the belly button in. And give me a slight back bend from the top of your spine. Shoulders, not the lower back. Feel the strength in the back muscles. Careful with the neck, see where you want to look. But forward, drop the head back, see where it feels good on the neck. On your next inhale, just look forward, straighten out your spine. Exhale, back into your runner's lunge. Tuck the back toes under and shoot the right leg back. Let's take another breath. Big inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Leave it out if you want to. And wait for us in downward dog. Inhale as you open cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Find that stretch. Let's take another breath. Let's prepare for the other side. Lift the left leg behind you. Left leg straight. Squeeze the bum. Try your best to keep the hips squared. Maybe lift the right heel. Feel the glute working. One more inhale as you lift higher with the left heel. Exhale, left knee to the right elbow. Push forwards, twist the back. Touch, squeeze. Twice more. Push back, three-legged dog. Big inhale. Exhale, left knee to the right elbow. Sorry. Push back, three-legged dog. Big inhale. Exhale, touch left knee to the elbow one last time. Feel the core muscles, feel the stomach muscles shaking. Push back into three-legged dog. One more big inhale. Right knee to the nose. Round the back. Try and touch. Come onto the left fingertips. Step through. Find your runner's lunge. When you're there, put down the right knee. Untug your toes. Lift up into crescent moon. Interlace fingers. Pouring the fingers up to the ceiling. Square the hips. Bending left knee, clenching right bum cheek. Start that back bend once you know that your back is safe. Probably a little bendier than I am. It's not your lower back. You're bending back from the upper back. It's about strength, not about just flexibility. On your next inhale, look forwards. Release the hands. Lift the back leg. Exhale. Push that left leg back. Find your high plank. Prepare for your chaturanga. Big inhale. You don't have to go through it. You can always just drop the knees and chest. Exhale if you want to try that. Inhale, open your collarbones. Exhale, downward dog in your own time. Just don't forget about this option. You can always leave the actual press up out. Inhale, look forwards, bend the knees. Exhale, make your way to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, fold. Bend your knees, flatten the back. Come all the way up, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release the arms and we are going to put them together. Maybe a little bit more extra. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga, take the extra breath. Take your time because we have an extra breath in downward dog. You've got plenty of time to get there. Work on your strength if it's there. One more inhale. One more exhale. Lift the right leg behind you, right knee to the left elbow. Just the once. This time again, you can always drop the right knee onto the mat. Or extend that right foot, pivot the left heel onto the mat. Come into your fallen triangle. Lift the left arm. Lift the head nice and high and hold. You can stay here if you want, or you can drop your hip 3 times. So maybe try and touch your right hip bone to the mat. Drop it down, inhale. Exhale, lift the bum. Drop it down, inhale. Exhale, lift the bum. One more time. If it's too much, just hold your high plank. Lift back up. And then left hand down. Push back into 3-legged dog. Big inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through between the thumbs. Runner's lunge. Lift the arms up. Crescent lunge. Big inhale. And then sink into that stance. Exhale. Slide bending the back knee if you need to. Again, no tension in your lower back. You should feel the front of your left hip. Hip flexor stretching. Arms up. Neck is long. Take one more inhale. Reach a bit higher while you sink into that lunge. Exhale, hands down. Shoot the right leg back. Chaturanga if you're ready for it. Inhale, cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Find the stretch for one more inhale once you're there. One more exhale. Lift the left leg behind you. 3-legged dog. Left knee to the right elbow just the once. Now again, you can drop that left knee onto the mat if you want. Or extend the left foot. Left knee, I meant to say. Right heel onto the mat. Lift the right arm. Fallen triangle. Stacking hips and shoulders. Lifting hip high. And now the option is coming. 3 hip drops. Inhale, drop. Exhale, push back up. Inhale all the way down if you can. Exhale all the way up if you can. One more inhale. Exhale, lift. Right hand down. Push the left leg back. 3-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, left knee to the nose. Come onto the left fingertips, step through. Runner's lunge. We've done it. Once you're there, left knee is above the left ankle. Inhale, crescent lunge. Let's take a couple of breaths. Bending the back leg. Squaring hips. Bending that right knee, left knee. Shoulders away from the ears. Fingertips pointing to the ceiling. Your next inhale, lengthen the spine, arms, but sink into the stance. Exhale, runner's lunge, but shoot that left leg back. And maybe sink through your chaturanga. Otherwise, take the extra breath. Inhale into cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take one more breath. And in your next inhale, bend the knees, look forwards. Exhale, make your way to the front of the mat. You can hop it or step it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand up with a flat back. Hinge up from the hips. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release the arms, let's go again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga, or leave it out and meet us in downward dog. You know the drill. Inhale, cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take one more inhale. One more exhale. Lift the right leg, 3-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, right knee to the left elbow, extending to fallen triangle. Lift the left arm. Stay here, or drop the hip just the once. Drop that right hip, inhale. Exhale, lift back up. Push that right leg back, put the left hand down. 3-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, right knee to the nose. Step through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Lift the arms up. Exhale, sink nice and deep. Inhale, hold. Exhale, chaturanga or leave it out and meet us in downward dog. Shoot that right leg back. Inhale, cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Straight away, lift the left leg behind you, three-legged dog, inhale. Left knee to the right elbow, exhale. Extend that left knee if you want, lift the right arm, fallen triangle. If you want to drop the hip just the once. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. Inhale, three-legged dog, hand down. Left heel up, big inhale. Exhale, step through between the thumbs. Runner's lunge. Inhale, arms up, crescent lunge. Exhale, sink into that stance. One more inhale, reach a bit further. You maybe do a slide back bend. Exhale, chaturanga. Shoot the left leg back, sink through. Inhale, cobra upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. And stay in your downward dog. Let's drop both elbows onto the mat because we love that. Dolphin from high. Chest through. Long breaths. Stretching shoulders, increasing mobility. Option to stay here. Or walk both feet just a little bit closer to your face. And that's where the stretch is starting. You can bend your knees slightly. Focus on your shoulders. Check that you're not straining your neck. Lift both heels, inhale. Start the belly button and keep pushing the chest through. Exhale, try and drop the heels to the mat as close as you can. Inhale, lift. I really need to suck in my belly button. Exhale, drop those heels. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop, hold. And then walk the feet back where they came from. Come back into downward dog. Find the stretch in the shoulders. And the next inhale, come forwards into a high plank. Sink down onto your front. I'm going to drop the knees. So I'm not using too much of my shoulder muscles just yet. Because we just stretch them. Reach the arms back. Point the palms down. Straight arms. Roll the shoulder blades together. Let's do a back extension. Plank to the bum. Lift both legs. Give me that full back extension. And hold. We're going to do a little bit of quad stretch here. Now you have the choice to do it one by one. We are not doing the bow pose just yet. So you can grab the ankles together, flexing the feet, and just bring your heels onto the bum and relax your head. We'll do one leg at a time. We have plenty of time. Try your best wherever you are to push your knees together and push the hips onto the mat. So there's no tension on your lower back. If you're doing both, just stay with that. If you're doing one at a time, do the other side, swap over. But still try and keep your knees on the mat. Knees together if possible, hips on the mat. And then release it up. I'm going to relax just for a breath. If you want to push your hips side to side, just to loosen your back, please do that. We're going to come back to that. No worries. Hands under your shoulders. Forward press ups or on your knees. I'm tucking toes, lengthening spine, elbows pointing back, sucking belly button in. Inhale, push up. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, look forwards, bend your knees. Exhale, make your way to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward. Bend your knees, flatten your back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, let's do heart center. Release the arms, we go back to the flow. Take another breath. Go a little bit faster, you know what happens. We might leave out an extra breath, because we don't need it. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga or downward dog. You decide. Inhale, cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the right leg. We're going to go for it. Exhale, right knee to the left elbow. Extend that leg if you want. Fallen triangle. Inhale, drop the hip. Exhale, lift the hip back up. Inhale, three-legged dog, left hand down, right heel up. Exhale, right knee to the nose, step through, runner's lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach those arms up. And exhale, step into a high plank and hover that right foot. You can do the chaturanga here. I'm hovering the right foot or pop it down. Take another big inhale. Exhale, sink through, both feet down, flip them over. Inhale, cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg up, let's do the other side. Exhale, left knee to the right elbow. Extend that knee straight away if you want that fallen triangle. Reach that right arm. Inhale, drop the hip. Exhale, lift the hip. Inhale, left leg back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to the nose, step through. Runner's lunge. Inhale, arms up, crescent lunge. Straight away, exhale, high plank, hovering the left foot. Take an extra inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Both feet down. Flip them over. Inhale, cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take that extra breath. Stretching the chest. And you know you can do that next time if you want. Inhale, look forwards, bend the knees. Exhale, step or jump to the front, feet hip distance. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward, forward. Inhale, come up with a flat back, protecting the back. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release the arms. Take a big inhale. Take a big exhale. And let's do it again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga, we'll leave it out. There is a lot to come. Inhale, cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, fallen triangle, right knee to the left elbow if you wish. Lift that left arm. Inhale, drop the hip. Exhale, lift the hip. Inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step through between the thumbs. Inhale, arms up, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands down, shoot the right leg back, hover it if you can, straight into your chaturanga if you want, feet on the mat. Inhale, cobra upward dog as you lift. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg up, other side. Exhale, left knee to the right elbow, fallen triangle, lift the right arm. Inhale, drop the hip. Exhale, lift the hip. Inhale, left heel up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, step through. Runner's lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms up. Exhale, shoot that left leg back, hover it if you can. Chaturanga. Feet on the mat as you open into cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. You've got one more breath here if you want to. Drop the elbows down, push the chest through while you're inhaling. Exhale, push into downward dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forwards. Exhale, step or jump to the front. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward. Inhale, bend the knees, flatten the back, come up. Reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Hands on your hips. Step one leg back, doesn't matter which one. Facing somehow the long side of the mat. Feet parallel. Let's start with a wide-legged forward fold. Reach up, inhale. Bending the knees and fold. Hands on the mat straight away if you're ready. Otherwise, just rest them on the block if you've got one. And make sure you're bending the knees. Be nice to your inner thighs, back, hamstrings. If you feel your head is already on the mat, bring your feet closer to make that hamstring stretch, inner thigh stretch a bit more challenging. Just a couple of more breaths. If you want to reach behind you, if you want to grab the back of your legs, whatever feels good, make sure it's an inner thigh stretch. The next inhale, bend your knees, flatten your back, and reach up again. We're going to turn the toes out, sitting into your prayer squat, hands to heart center, toes out, knees out, and sit down nice and deep, like your prayer squat. Shoulders are stacked above the hips, tucking tailbone. And hold. We won't be here for long, but we'll come back here a few times. Lift the right heel only, just the right heel. Hold. Put the right heel down. Come into standing position. Inhale. Turn towards the right foot and come into warrior two position. Sink down. Work on both sides. If you're already doing the other side, it doesn't matter. Flip your front palm. Inhale into a reverse warrior. I've got the right fingertips traveling to the ceiling. And then the right elbow on the right knee. Extended triangle, side angle, bicep to the ear on the top. Long stretch. And just hold. Come back into your warrior two. Extend both legs. Turn the heels in. Turn into your prayer squat. Hold. Shoulders above the hips. Neck is long. Lift the left heel. Hold. Try and sink low into that stance. Make sure you're still bending the other knee as well. Left heel down. Extend, turn towards the other side. Sit onto the left heel, warrior two. Still stacking the shoulders above the hips. Try not to shift forwards, bring it back. Open the chest. Reverse the warrior. I've got left fingertips to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, side angle, left elbow on the left knee. And then bicep to the ear on the top. Feel that long stretch. Come back into warrior two. Extend the front leg. Turn the toes out again. Sit into prayer squat. Lift both heels. Hold your balance, focus. Bring the heels down. Extend both legs. Reach up, feet parallel. Inhale. Exhale, wide legged forward, forward. Stretching in and thighs again, just like before. The back of your legs if you can. Bend your knees slightly. Turn your tailbone up to the ceiling. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, gently pull towards the mat. Taking that hamstring stretch in and thigh stretch further. Bend both knees, flatten the back. Stand back up, inhale. Turn the heels in, prayer squat, exhale. Hold. I'm going to lift both heels again. Make sure your stance is wide. Your knees should be right above your ankles. If your knees are above your toes, you're going to hurt your knees. Hopefully not. But try a wider stance. Both heels down. Extend the legs. Turn towards your first side again. Warrior two, just like before. Open those hips. Roll the shoulders back. Straight away. Let's reverse. Right fingertips to the ceiling. Try and reach the left fingertips towards the ankle. Keep bending the right knee. Side angle. Elbow on the knee. Or the fingertips on the inside of the ankle. And then reach the top bicep to the ear. Bend that front knee a bit more. Feel that you're dropping the hip. Beautiful. Now stay here if you want, or one balance. And look down, half moon. The fingertips are going to the front of the mat. And float into it. Reach the left fingertips to the ceiling again. Stack the shoulders, stack the hips. Flex the left foot. Turn it out to your left. Opening your chest out to your left. Bend your right knee as slow as you can. Step back into your warrior two. Three with the arms. Sink into it one more time. Hold it. If you want to, lift the right heel and sink a bit further into it. Now it's really eating up my right thigh, glute, and my right calf. That's okay. It's good for us. Right heel down. Extend and sit into your prayer squat. Turn the toes out. Sit down. You've got the other side coming, but firstly, both heels. Yes, I can feel it in my right calf and my right thigh, inner thigh. Both heels down. Extend. Inhale, turn to the other side. Oh, it's a nice break on the right leg. Now we are torturing the other side. Roll the shoulders back. Reverse. Inhale. Keep sliding the other thigh towards the ankle. Feel that bend. Exhale, side angle, elbow on the knee, or the fingertips on the inside of the foot. Just the fingertips, and the right bicep to ear, or the other way around for you. I'm not putting the whole hand. I want to use the core muscles, turn everything up to the ceiling. Now look down at the mat, half moon, balance. I'll bring the fingertips to the front. Really not doing a good job. Stacking the shoulders and the hips. Flexing right foot, turning it out to your right. Bend the left knee very slowly. And step into your warrior two. Take that long step. Be with the arms. Hold it here if you want. Or lift the left heel. Oh yes. Breathe. Your strength keeps sinking into the left knee. Left heel down slowly. Extend prayer squat. One last time, I promise. Turn the heels in. Sit down one last time. Now again, if you want to lift both heels, I promise this is the last time. I'm going to sit a little bit lower and I'm going to bounce there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down. Extend the legs. Oh, I'm shaking. Feet. Oh. Parallel, reach up, inhale, exhale, wide legged forward, fold. I know, we need a break on the legs, I know. One more stretch here, nice and warm. Let's do just a couple of side lunges. I'm walking to one side, whichever side you want, turn the toes out, sit down straight away, sit low if you want to, take your time. Press that elbow into the knee. Make sure your toes and knees are going the same way. Try your best to keep the heel flat on the mat, and you can lift the other one if you can sit low. I'm keeping the hands low on the mat as I'm pushing the bum up. Just a quick forward fold here, and then over to the other side. I'm walking the hands. I'm just trying to stretch out the inner thighs. I'm not using too much strength. My legs are knackered. Sit as low as you can. Take the first one a little bit slower. Come back to center, push your bum up, maybe a quick forward fold. Again, you can grab the back of your legs. Let's go back to the first side, side lunge. Take it further than before. If you can straighten your spine, hands off to the heart center, press the elbow into the knee. Keep that back long. Lovely, one more the other way. I'm putting the hands down, bum up. Quick forward fold here, over to the other side. Turning the feet, sitting down. You flat if you can. My heel is flat. Push the elbow into the knee, lift the chest. And then one last time, I promise, hands down, bum up. One more forward fold. I really need a break of this. And on the next inhale, bend your knees. Flat back first, hinge up, reach up. Hands to heart center, turn to the front. Step to the front. Walk your legs out. Oh. Come to the front of the mat. Let's flush it out with the same flow you have already done. Feet hip distance. Spread those toes. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. As soon as you're there, lift the right leg behind you, three-legged dog, inhale. Right knee to the left elbow, extend or extending to a fallen triangle. Inhale, drop that hip. Exhale, lift the hip. Left hand down, reach the right leg back up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step through in between the thumbs. Runner's lunge. Inhale, arms up, crescent lunge. And then straight away, exhale, I'm going to hover that right leg as I push it back. and sinking through chaturanga. Feet down, both of them. Inhale into cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg as soon as you're there, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to the right elbow, extending to fallen triangle. Lift the right arm up. Inhale, drop the hip. Exhale, lift the hip. Inhale, left leg back up, three-legged dog. Reach nice and high. Exhale, left knee to the nose, step through. Runner's lunge. Inhale, lift the arms, crescent lunge. And straight away, exhale, hands down. Shoot the left leg back, hover if you can, sink through chaturanga. Feet down. Inhale into cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Here's your choice to have a break or drop the elbows onto the mat, dolphin. Hold it for one more exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, push back up into downward dog. Exhale, push the chest through. Inhale, bend the knees, look forwards. Exhale, step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward. Inhale, come back up. Leg back, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release the arms. Breathe. One last time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward, forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga or leave it out. Inhale, cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to the left elbow. Extend the knee into fallen triangle. Lift the left arm up. Inhale, drop the hip. Exhale, lift the hip. Left hand down. Push that right leg up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step through in between the thumbs. Drop that hip. Inhale, reach the arms up, crescent lunge. Everyone okay? And exhale, hands down, shoot that right leg back, hover it if you want as you go through chaturanga or leave it out. Inhale, feet down. Cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Other side straight away, lift the left leg, inhale, almost there. Exhale, left knee to the right, elbow, extend. Lift the right arm, fallen triangle. Inhale, drop the hip. Exhale, lift the hip. Right hand down, push that left heel back, three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, step through. Runner's lunge. Drop that hip, lift the arms. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, chaturanga, push that left leg back, hover it if you can. Sink through. Feet down, inhale, cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Chance to rest or drop the elbows down for a dolphin, push the chest through. For one more exhale. Let's hold it for one more inhale. And last exhale here. Next time you inhale, lift up into downward dog. Exhale, press through. Hold. Come forwards into high plank. We've got one more back extension. I'm going to sink through the chaturanga or drop your knees down. Stay on your front. Let's reach back. Palms down. Roll the shoulder blades together, lift the chest. Clench the bum and pull the belly button away from the mat. Lift the legs. Staying with that is fine. Otherwise, bend the knees. Flex the feet, grab the ankles, and just stay here. That's good for me. If you want to lift, make sure it's a push into the hands rather than arching your lower back. So feel the push. Start extending the knees and feel the push. That's what's going to lift your chest and your knees. But clench the bum even harder. Shoulder blades are rolling together. Neck is long. Strength is going to lift you, not the flexibility. Get stronger in that back. And then release it down very slowly. Please be careful with your back when you do that. Just release the head, feet, everything onto the mat, and just push your hips side to side. Or if you want to bend your knees and push the feet side to side as well, that might be nice. I'm just going to gently push back into child's pose. Hands under the shoulders, sucking belly button in, just pushing back into child's pose. Just a bit of break on the back. Let's do one headstand practice. We're going to practice your forearm headstand. Shoulders are about, elbows are about shoulder width apart. Interlacing fingers apart from the little fingers. You've got that nice triangle. Elbow, elbow, hand. Top of the head goes there. Stay with me if you're not sure, otherwise play with your headstand. If you want to stay with me, otherwise carry on, guys. You don't have to watch if you know it. I'm going to top of the head. I'm pressing the elbows onto the mat, straightening the legs, feeling the weight on the elbows, walking the feet closer to the head, and then maybe keep the bum, heel into the bum. Maybe the other one. Have a little play with that. Try and use strength to go up. Try not to use too much momentum. Develop the strength in your core muscles rather than kicking against the wall. And of course, if you need to, that will give you a bit more confidence. Be careful when you kick up. It's easy to roll over. Otherwise, again, if you're staying with me, maybe have a play with extending the leg up to the ceiling, because that is going to tip you over at some point. Make sure you alternate. Make sure you feel the strength pushing from the elbows. Don't worry too much about taking off. And make sure you practice both legs. If you're up, make sure you're coming down extremely slowly. Take about 10 seconds to come down. However you come down, whether you tuck, whether you've got straight legs, straddle split, but make sure you're coming down slowly. And then sit into child's pose, so I know you're done. Just relax the arms and the head. Long breaths, just chill. Very slowly, let's go into our bums. Push the feet one side, find yourself on the bum. Switch forwards a little bit. Let's start with a straight-legged forward fold. Use the strap if you need to. Begin here as you lengthen the spine. Put the strap around your foot and reach forwards. Just use your hands or grab underneath your knees. Bend the knees slightly if you feel any pull in your lower back. Once you've reached your stretch, lengthen the spine with like a halfway lift. Inhale and exhale. Let the tummy crawl forwards on the thigh. And then drop your head, shoulders. Just stretch. Just relax into that stretch. Long inhales, long exhales. Feel it in the back of your thighs. Feel it in your hamstrings. No lower back pain. Relax. Bending the knees, feet flat. Reach the arms forwards. Slight hinge from the hips. And then scoop the tummy. Feel that you're hollowing your tummy. And then roll the spine onto the mat as slow as you can. You should feel the stomach muscles. Tuck in these ribs. Shouldn't be anything in the lower back. You might feel the hips. It's okay, not the lower back. Once you're there, tuck both knees in. Relax your head. Send the left leg long. Squeeze that right knee into the chest. And put it across your spine or twist left hand on the right knee. Right shoulders on the mat. Reach the right fingertips to the right corner of the mat. Look over your right shoulder. Feel the twist in the back. Try and relax. You might get some stretch out on the glutes as well. As you're coming back to center, stop your right heel on the left thigh for a glute stretch. I'm bending the left knee. Bring the right heel closer to my groin, flexing the right foot to protect the knee. Grab the back of your left thigh if it's there, we'll use your strap. Head and shoulders on the mat. Put the thigh in. Feel your right glute, your right hip stretching. slowly release. Send your right leg long when you're ready. Put the left knee into your chest. Let's do the spinal twist on the other side first. Give it a good hug. And then send it across to your right. Use your right hand to pull gently on the left knee. Sending the left shoulder blade flat on the mat. Reaching the left fingertips to the left corner of the mat. Gentle pull with the right hand. Feeling the lumbar spine stretching. Maybe your left glute. No pain. Long breaths. Come back to center. Stop the left heel on the right thigh, flexing the left foot. Left ankle, I meant to say. Reach for the right thigh. Bring the left heel be closer to the groin. Breathe in. Find a stretch in the glute. Relax your head and shoulders onto the mat. Release. One more long stretch with long arms, long legs. Oh. And then roll onto your side. You can tuck the knees into the chest straight away and slowly bring yourselves into a seated position. Come closer to your head so I can see you. Then the block if you need to. Cross the ankles. Let's finish with the neck. Roll the shoulders back. Pressing the heel of the hand down, looking forwards and pushing that ear away from the shoulder. So drop these two together so feel that side. Lovely. Relax. Other way. Pressing the heel down. You should feel the shoulder drop. And then just drop the ear to the shoulder on the other side. Lovely. And release. I just release the hands on the knees. Look back to center. Drop the chin down. Just feel the stretch in the back of your neck for a sec. And then roll the head all the way around. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Keep them low. And go around slowly whilst you're still breathing. At some point, change direction when you're ready. No rush. Make sure it feels good. And then come back to center. And then lift the arms up when you're ready, just to finish it off. Big inhale. And exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you very much, everyone. Namaste. Well done, guys.